My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
My name is Zainab Samas and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Ooh, there we go. Hey everyone. Welcome to Talking Tennis, here for this watch along. Aryna Sabalenka, #1 there in the world, taking on Hailey Baptiste, the 30th seed, ranked 32nd in the WTA rankings. Getting here in the quarterfinals for a spot in the semifinal and a matchup against Mira Andreeva. A couple of days from now, I believe. Yeah, that'll be on a Thursday match. Yeah, middle of the first game here. Good game for Sabalenka so far at 40 love, as you can see on screen. These two have played one time before in Miami, just, I guess that's a month and a half ago. Sabalenka winning that 6-4, 6-4. The only other meeting up to this point. Switch the screen back over. Really good question here about Baptiste run. It's been a good week for her up to this point. Really solid wins against both Jasmine Paolini and Belinda Bencic in the previous round. Round of 16, 3-setter against Bencic, and then Paolini was straight sets. Paolini maybe not in the greatest form right now, but still quite a formidable opponent to play, especially on clay. I think that, yeah, this isn't like a fluke. For her, this hasn't been like, oh, she's got to the quarterfinals but had an easy draw or something like that. Like, this has been a very good week for her. So her level has definitely improved this year. I think she's been playing very well overall. Top 30 in the race at the moment. And I would agree with Gil Gross on this comment. Yeah, her movement's a lot better. It's an American clay is not her natural service to play on at all, but serves well. Not always necessarily most accurate. I think her first serve percentage on the season is something like 56% on there. So good amount of aces, but she is prone to double faulting a decent amount. So be something to watch. Watch for her today. It's her first service game of the day right now. Down left 15 at the moment. Catches her toss here. Looking back on stats from their meeting in Miami, which was a very tough match for Sabalenka. Maybe her most difficult one leading up to the final, where she eventually did win the title against Coco Gauff. Yeah, but this match was not an easy one. Baptiste only hit 41% of her first serves in that match, and it's still only 6-4, 6-4 in that meeting. So tells you a little bit about how aggressively she was playing the serve in that match, and quite aggressive on some second serves. And yeah, fortunately, she wasn't able to do too much on return. We created a couple of break points. So, sports and politics. One supporter for Sabalenka in chat. Go ahead and vote in the poll. You're just joining. Hop down in the comments. Let us know if you think this is going 2 sets, 3 sets, anything in between there. Could be a good match though here. 30 all. Good serve down the tee from Baptiste on this point. Sabalenka. Aryna in straights. Sports and politics. I agree. Good to see Andreeva having a good play season. She's had a few good weeks now. This is their 3rd tournament in a row that's been very, very solid. And we'll see how this match is going. Maybe touch on her run a little bit more later on. We got deuce here in this game at the moment and a second serve. A bit of a forehand rally going on right now. I'll switch to backhand. Still just playing up the middle though. Aryna finds an angle, makes Baptiste run out wide. She can't get the ball back in play. So, first break point of this match for Sabalenka, trying to jump out to an early lead here. Here's the serve. First serve goes into the net. Yeah, I agree. I think no one would really be surprised if Sabalenka won this in straights. But maybe some of you watching have a different opinion. Go ahead and throw that in the comments. Let's hear an argument for a different viewpoint. Sabalenka has broken here. Baptiste on the +1 shot. Just pushed a backhand wide. So, there's 2-love. Really break here. Yeah. Sabalenka's run hasn't necessarily been the easiest up to this point. Considering where we are at in the tournament, she played Peyton Stearns in round 1. Well, that match 7-5, 6-3. Stearns having a bit of an uptick recently. Her 3rd round match was against Jacqueline Christian. Won that one. That one was a little more straightforward. And then, of course, played Naomi Osaka in the round of 16 match. Dropped the first set in a tiebreak. I don't even remember the last time before this that she had lost a tiebreak. It was quite a long time ago, but won the 2nd and 3rd set 6-3, 6-2. But quite a challenge for her. Now with Hailey Baptiste facing her 2nd American player of this tournament. Up 40-love in this service game. There's a serve. Little body serve there. Baptiste able to get a good return on it. Tons of pressure. Ends up winning the point, 40-15. Sabalenka coughing after that point. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but polling has been an issue in Madrid this week. It's spring there. Sabalenka wins this point to go up 3-love in the opening set. Good start for Aryna so far. Coming into this match, she has won 88.4% of her service games. Break point chances for Baptiste likely not going to be a ton of those today. She needs to make sure to take care of those opportunities when they arise, which she did not do a great job of in their Miami match. 1 of 5 in that one. Of course, was their only match that these two have played so far. The change over here. Talking United. Kind of it's a soccer channel, as you can probably guess by the name and logo. Not a tennis channel, but a little bit of a sister channel to this. John's been running that as well. That's, I don't know, how long has it been? 2 or 3 weeks now? But go ahead, hit subscribe to that as well. If you like Man United, soccer, football, as the English say. And, I mean, if you don't like it, still go hit subscribe. Baptiste serving now, coming over to this changeover. Sabalenka very aggressive with this return. It's played deep in the court. So a little too much. Doesn't stay in play. So 15-love. That's a good question. Favorite match in Madrid? Not to steal your thunder, but this Rodar-Fonseca match. That was pretty good. I think what's my favorite bet on the women's side of the bracket so far. But he's cruising in this service game up 40-love already. The Bencic Baptiste match in the previous round was pretty good. Linda Noskova, Coco Gauff. I liked that match. That was pretty good. Leila Fernandez, Iva Jovic. That was on Saturday, I think. That was a really good match as well. And of course, Rybakina and Xu and Zheng's match. Honestly, I didn't see a ton of the first round, so probably some pretty good ones in there as well. Sabalenka serving here. 30 love. And 40 love. So closer to the tee. Creates a good angle for herself, Sabalenka does. But just hits the forehand a little bit long. So 40-15. Ooh, massive backhand from Sabalenka. Kind of created that out of nowhere. It doesn't might be something into rally, but she just absolutely pumps that one out. She's been holding serve very easily so far. I don't think Baptiste has won 2 points yet in any of her service games at this point. The Baptiste game certainly more so built around holding serve. Hold serves at a decent clip. It's over 72%. She's only won 30% of return games up to this point, and which is a little bit below average for the tour, and then it just converts 40% of break points. All right, so 4-1 changeover now. Baptiste serving. Hits it into the net. +1 shot from Baptiste. Hits forehand into the net, so love 15. He's trying to be very aggressive on these +1 shots on her serve. Another first serve goes into the net here. She has to be in this matchup when you're playing someone this good. Your level needs to be very high. Need to be more aggressive than normal. Hasn't necessarily been paying off yet. She's got 11 unforced errors up to this point. Just flash these stat on screen. Sabalenka's only got 3. It's love 30. Baptiste looks like she's changing rackets here in the middle of the service game. So it is evening here in Madrid. I I don't know if Baptiste has played an evening match yet in this tournament. So perhaps at a slightly different conditions than she's been used to in the previous days. But we'll see. Second serve coming in here. It's a double fault. So 15-40. Sabalenka now has 2 break point opportunities. It's a good play from Baptiste. Very aggressive with it. Good defense from Sabalenka. But not able to recover and get this one back to neutral. It's 30-40. Break point number 2 here. First serve goes into the net. Did she make that? Oh no, Sabalenka went for the return winner. Down the line. Just missed it, not by much. We're to deuce. Baptiste saved both break points in this game now. And here's an ace down the tee. Give her the advantage now. All right. Here's a serve, goes out wide with it. Baptiste comes into the net, and the backhand volley goes straight into the board, falls down on her side of the court. So we're back to deuce. We're serving her a little bit out. Sends the second serve to Sabalenka's forehand. Sabalenka trying to pull across court for a return winner. Barely missed. And now advantage to Baptiste again. Let's see if she can convert this game point. First serve is in. Sabalenka, not a great return. Kind of left it a little bit short in the court. Baptiste had plenty of time to adjust to that. And forehand winner. So she holds. It's 4-2 now. Sabalenka serving. So the first serve, the Baptiste forehand. She gets that return into the net. She's been going out and attacking Baptiste forehand on serve quite a bit in this match from both sides. Goes to her backside, backhand side. And that return also gets it into that. So 30 love. Serve goes out wide. Baptiste does get this one in play, but Sabalenka rips the backhand cross court The open space, it's 40 love now. A good serve from Sabalenka. Baptiste gets this one in play. Sabalenka hits the ball into the net, so 40-15. Sabalenka lets this toss bounce down. Love, Gene. Great to have you here. And all right, first serve. I think she just missed it a little bit. Gotta hit the line. All right, second serve. Baptiste absolutely rips a forehand winner on that return. It's 40-30. Very aggressive shot making from her. It's been a decent match so far. Sabalenka got the break immediately, so she's been leading the entire way. Which was well up to this point. .40-30. Serve goes out wide, but Baptiste had time to run around, hit a forehand. Good shot into the corner, and then Sabalenka powers the ball a little bit long. So we're at deuce now from 40 love. What's the score in this one? I haven't been paying attention to that score line since this match started, but I think first set was in a tiebreak. All right, Baptiste has a break point. Their first opportunity of the match. Just a couple games away for Alexander Bloch. It's a massive week for him. And here's the serve from Sabalenka. Goes out wide and just misses it. So a second serve here for Baptiste to look at on the break point. Sabalenka, ace down the tee. That's a pretty big second serve. I did mention it earlier at the beginning of the stream, but Hailey Baptiste slightly below tour average on converting break points. I mean, Sabalenka holds such a huge percentage of her service games. Just not going to get many opportunities. After Baptiste not able to get this return in play, it's a game point for Sabalenka. Let's serve out wide. Ooh, great return from Baptiste. It's back in play. He gets a racket on it, but can't get it across the net. So we're back to deuce here. I think Baptiste won a couple of the earlier service games in the match. Maybe taking a step in on return, trying to take a little bit of time away from Sabalenka. Working out in this game. Sabalenka, though, just also missing some shots. A little bit wide. She misses this one, backhand wide, as she was coming into the net. I think she just got rushed a little bit here. But it is another break point for Hailey Baptiste trying to get back on serve here. Let's see if she can convert this one. Great serve from Sabalenka. Right down the tee. She's gone there a couple of times on big points in this game. It's worked for her both times. So we're back to deuce. First serve down the middle, Baptiste gets it in. Sabalenka. We have a short strike forehand winner. To her right-hand side of the court, so it's a game point now. Maybe a little more aggressive than she needed to be with that shot. But, right. A little bit of a rally here. And Baptiste hits it just a bit long. So Sabalenka holds. There's a couple of break points there. That's a really big game for her. It's 5-2 now. I did this changeover. I felt like Baptiste maybe changed her return position a little bit there. A little more aggressive with it. I think she came in a step or two, just trying to take some more time away from Sabalenka. I'll go watch this interview at some point. If you haven't, we've been having some coverage from the Catalonia Open. Say WTA 125. Like with the timing of it in between Madrid and Rome, there's a decent amount of players just trying to get some match time. This week during the clay season, so it's actually a decent draw there for 125. Kazakina there. I like Tomjanovic is there. Seeing Haddad Maya, Ashley Kruger's there, Peyton Stearns as well, who I think is playing right now. So I know there's a few player interviews and some coverage on the channel of that. So hit subscribe, go watch some of those. Follow along on socials as well. We've been posting some stuff from there. All right, Baptiste serving now. Coming out of this changeover. Serving to stay in this first set. Sabalenka wins the first point. This game's to left 15. Tries to go to the wide with that serve. It's long. A decent ways past the service box. Second serve. Sabalenka runs around to hit a forehand on it. Oh, forehand down here, and then Baptiste. It looked like she missed hit that one. We just off the bottom of her frame, but it goes into the net. That's love 30 here. And there's an ace from Baptiste. Good response from her. Went out wide with that one. Ooh. Wow. That was a bit of a crazy point. Baptiste, another serve out wide. Sabalenka didn't get much of a return on it. Baptiste tried a slice. It was right to Sabalenka. He was able to get to it. Defensive love from Aryna wasn't very deep in the court, so Baptiste was able to get a racket on it. Push it back across, and then Sabalenka volley just went wide out of the court. We're at 30 all here. And really good return from Sabalenka on this point. Very deep in the court. Baptiste not able to hit the running forehand in place. So 30-40, we've got a break point, and it is a set point for the world number one. Here's the serve. She goes out wide with it. Just misses it. Second serve. Sabalenka able to run around, hit a forehand, very deep cross court. Baptiste cannot get it in play. 6-2. The first set goes to Sabalenka. It's a second break to finish set number one and grab a lead here. It's a very good level from Sabalenka throughout that set. Did a good job getting her advantage of most of her chances. 2 of 4 on break points. It was another game that she had a break point opportunity in and wasn't able to convert. Sabalenka, 10 winners, 10 unforced errors. Baptiste, 7 winners, 18 unforced errors. Yeah, Baptiste, you can tell, especially in her service game, she's been very, very aggressive, especially with her +1 shots. Which, when you're playing someone like Sabalenka, you have to just hit a little bit bigger, be a little bit more aggressive, which of course widens the margin for error, and 18 unforced errors for her up to this point. First serve her percentage for Baptiste just 50%, but she is winning 79% of first serves. The problem is she's only won 4 of her 14 second serve points. I wonder a little bit heading into this second set. Sabalenka will serve to begin the second set in just a second. Where if on serve, Baptiste maybe tries to pull off the aggressiveness a little bit as far as the speed goes for placement a little bit more. Just tries to get more of those first serves into play. Of course, that opens yourself up to Sabalenka's return game a little bit more, which is very, very good. I wonder if she'll do that, or maybe if she thinks that this is the right strategy already and she just needs to execute it better. Maybe we'll get a glimpse at that in a moment, but Sabalenka serving here to begin the second set. Wins his first point. Her +1 is a backhand, kind of behind Baptiste. Gets caught flat-footed. Backhand rally going on here. A slice from Sabalenka. Baptiste comes in, is able to get to it. Volley it back over, but Sabalenka just drives the volley back behind her. She was running to her forehand side to try to cover that. 30 love now. It's one of the longer rallies we've had in this match. This first serve from Sabalenka, just out. Second serve coming up. Goes down the tee. Baptiste gets it back in play. Sabalenka, not a great shot on the way back. Maybe missed it a little bit, but Baptiste able to run up to it. Get a forehand down the line for the winner. It's 30-15. What's up, Isaac? Good to have you here. Backhand air from Sabalenka here. It's 30 all. Second serve. Out wide to Baptiste forehand. Again, she keeps attacking that forehand side. Again, catches Baptiste a little bit flat-footed in the middle of the court. Gets it back behind her. The game point here, you can tell that, you can definitely tell Baptiste's movement on clay. Not the most natural, not the most comfortable on this surface. Sabalenka getting the back behind her against her momentum fairly often here. It is working out. Ooh. Sabalenka misses a volley up at the net. A little bit frustrated with herself after that. Well, this is a good question I'll hit during this changeover after this first game. We're on deuce right now. This is a good question, though. I'll come back to that. Double fault from Sabalenka here. That's a break point now. Baptiste is 0 of 2 on break points in set number 1. Let's see if she can convert her first of the second set. First serve from Sabalenka goes out, so second serve. This is a double fault. Baptiste gets the break. Goes up 1 love. Let's come back to this question now. Obviously, this match is not yet over. So Baptiste could still have something to say about this, but being up to set to love, I think it's most people will assume that Sabalenka is going to move on to semifinals where she would face Mira Andreeva, which that could be a pretty fun match, I think, in between the two of them. I know Sabalenka leads that head-to-head, and think their last meeting was the Indian Wells final last year. I believe so. Which Andreeva won that in 3 sets. So Mira certainly will feel decent about her chances against her. The bottom half of the draw has, kind of done a little bit of an upset special down there. So one quarterfinal is Pliskova and Potapova. I don't think many people had either of them in the quarterfinals prior to this tournament beginning. That would be quite a prediction if anyone had that matchup at this stage of the tournament. So the other quarterfinal from the bottom half is where I've got my eyes a little bit for a challenger on the bottom half. Marta Kostyuk and Linda Noskova. Good for both of them. I think they feel like this tournament is a very, very good opportunity for the rest of this week. They will play tomorrow against each other, but whoever wins that, of course, will be a favorite against the winner of Pliskova and Potapova. I think I'll look up head-to-heads with them. The Noskova matchup against Sabalenka. Well, that one's 2-0 for Sabalenka. And then Kostyuk. Okay, that one's 5-0 in favor of Sabalenka. So a little more straightforward from both of them. So I think of the two, I think Noskova probably has the better chance of being able to challenge Sabalenka in a serious way if the two of them meet in the final. But Kostyuk, very good players. Baptiste able to hold serve here, so up 2-love. It's love 15 here. Goff, I think, it was a long, tough 3-setter against Noskova, who's certainly capable of beating her. But I think had a little dealing with a little bit of illness, certainly in the match before that. But maybe some carryover effect. I'm not sure exactly how well she was feeling in this one against Noskova. So could be a factor. But also Noskova is just good enough to win that match straight up, whether there are other factors or not. Linda played very well. So in this match, a straightforward first set. Sabalenka's gotten into a little bit of trouble in the second set, dropped her first service game, now faces 2 break points. Down 2-love. Baptiste has been playing very well the last few games. And return winner here for Baptiste. It's 3-love in the second set. Baptiste certainly one of those players that she can get very hot momentarily and play a great set. Oh, hey, Jake. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you around as much lately. Baptiste just playing out of her mind the last few minutes. Baptiste this year has been a good season for her. She's got wins over Aryna Svitolina in Miami. I think that's her biggest win of the year at this point. But so in Abu Dhabi, got Emma Navarro and Samsonova back to back. And the Australian Open, she played Coco Gauff in the third round. Took a set from her, ended up losing in 3. A really solid season for her. Certainly, she's capable of winning at least one set against top 20 players, and capable of beating some of them as well. I don't know what her record is against number 1 players. She's got 15 all here. First service out. Good return from Sabalenka on the second serve. Baptiste not able to get the +1 back in play, so it's 15-30. There's an ace from Baptiste out wide. It's at 30 all. Good return from Sabalenka here. It's neutral right away. Baptiste able to defend well. And 40-30 now. A game point. Consolidate a second break. Well, Olds, it's 4-love now. Sabalenka just trying to get on the scoreboard. A forehand from Sabalenka goes long, so it's 15 all. Backhand rally going. Switch to forehands. Drop shot from Hailey Baptiste. Makes it over the net. That's 15-30. More pressure now on Sabalenka in this service game. Good response from Sabalenka there. An ace to make it 30 all. Another nice rally here. Trading some backhands at the moment. Sabalenka goes up the line first. Baptiste able to get there. Hits it right back up the line with a forehand. It's 30-40. Another break point now for Baptiste. She's playing out of her mind in this set. It's absolutely insane. A bit of a wild miss from Baptiste on this rally. Just miss hits the forehand. So we're at deuce. Baptiste tries to do a backhand slice in this rally. Goes into the net. There's a little ways beyond the baseline on this one. Not sure if I agree with that decision. Through a slice right there. All right, it's advantage for Sabalenka. Just misses the first serve up the tee. Goes out wide with the second serve. Baptiste not able to get the return and play, hits it long. And Sabalenka is finally on the board in the second set. Both serve for the first time. Baptiste leads 4-1. Heading into this changeover. It's good for Sabalenka just to get on the board here. Calm the nerves a little bit. And even if she isn't able to make much of a comeback here in the second set, you want to try to find something again before the third set begins. This one's certainly becoming a lot more interesting than it seemed it would be 20 minutes ago. Sabalenka getting out of her chair onto the court quite quickly before the timer was called. Baptiste to serve now. Coming out of this changeover with a double break lead. A good play from Sabalenka here. So love 15. This is the first serve, so we'll see Sabalenka can get a little bit of pressure in this game. And it's a double fault from Baptiste. Love 30 now. And she responds with an ace. Yeah, first serve into the net. Good second serve, pretty deep. Sabalenka. That was a good jump on that. Sabalenka had to reach up a little bit higher out of her strike zone. Get that ball back. She just hits the long. So we're at 30 all now. There's a serve. Drop shot to 10 from Baptiste. Sabalenka returns the drop shot. Baptiste can't get to it. That's 30-40. There's a break point now for Sabalenka. Wasn't the greatest drop shot from Baptiste. Quite a bit of height on it. Sabalenka able to get to it. It's a really soft touch. Baptiste got close to it, but wasn't going to be able to control the shot. If she had gotten there, it was kind of wildly flung the racket at it. It's a break point now. And a second serve. She catches her toss here. Decent return from Sabalenka. Very aggressive hitting here from Baptiste. Trading backhand rallies from the corner now. Baptiste goes kind of blunt, more so middle of the court. It was very aggressive hitting, and she powers a backhand away up at the net. Saves the break. We're at deuce. Not much Sabalenka can do about that point. Piece just played very, very well. There's mowers outside of my windows at my apartment right now, so apologies if you're able to hear that. That's distracting at all. We'll survive for a couple of minutes. Baptiste comes into the net. Sabalenka, though, able to hit a backhand past her. Create another break point. Jake, hope you're doing well. That everything's good with you. Each of these players are 2 of 5 on break points in this match so far. And Baptiste saves this break point with an ace down the tee. We're back to deuce. And it's another ace from Baptiste. Down the tee again. Her serve has been very, very good in this second set. That's 5 aces for the set. Game point now. First serve is into the net. And it's a double fault. So back to deuce. So a little bit of the duality of the Hailey Baptiste experience. He's going to hit the ball really hard. Play really big. Sometimes it's going to work. Sometimes it won't. It's a good play from Sabalenka. Comes into the net after the return. Puts a backhand volley away. So it's a third break point. In this game now. Let's see if third time is the charm to convert. Yeah, one of the breaks back. First serve goes into the net. Second serve. Not very location, but read the return very well. Puts a winner away. Sabalenka backed up to hit a forehand. Cross court, Baptiste. Read it quite well. So we're back to deuce. First serve into the net. Yeah, backhand rally here. Very aggressive. Sabalenka wins the point. Went down the line with a shot. Baptiste able to get to it, but not able to get it across the net. So we will see break point number 4 of this game now. That's an ace to save it, so we're back to deuce. First serve into that. This has got to be the longest game of the match so far. And the second, another double fault here for Baptiste. Break point number 5 now for Sabalenka to try to pull this game out. Sabalenka tries to take the return up the line. Getting backhands through the center of the court right now. Trying to get a little more aggressive with angle. Baptiste gets a slice into the net. Sabalenka breaks. He has one of the breaks back. Baptiste still leading 4-2. She may be a little disappointed after that game, though. Certainly she had an opportunities there to put the game away, really grab a tight grip on this second set. Still up a break. Plenty of opportunity to take this, but just be a little more difficult. Not this phase. Sabalenka serving. Goes out wide with it. Baptiste can't hit the serve in play. So 15 love. Sabalenka plus one shot goes into the net. Has a backhand. Happened a few times here in this second set. Certainly has not been the cleanest set of tennis from her. 15 all now. Ooh, great return from Baptiste. It's straight back to Sabalenka's feet. And I think that landed right on the line. Sabalenka not able to do anything with the shot, though, so it's 15-30. Good serve out wide. Sabalenka comes into the net. And backhand volley is good. And it finishes the point for Sabalenka. 30 all now. Sabalenka with another error. This one just goes long. So Baptiste now has a break point. Reestablish a 2-break lead in this second set and give herself the opportunity to serve for it. Sabalenka's first serve goes into the net. Here's the second serve. Baptiste backs up. It's a forehand. It is a winner. She gets the break. 5-2 on the second set. I'll change over quickly, and then Baptiste will have the opportunity to serve for set number 2 and force a decider. That was a very good return game from her. Yeah, she did a great job just not letting that break get to her. I'm not really seeing anything from Sabalenka that makes me think that she's not okay. I think she's fine. Baptiste is more than capable of just hitting the ball crazy well for a set, though. She did this against Coco Gauff at the Australian Open, taking the first set there. I mean, she's got a win over Svitolina in Miami recently. She's got a handful of top 25 wins this season. So she's certainly capable of this well. Historically, it's been the consistency over a set where she hasn't been able to hold it. So, but it's kind of like she's absolutely capable of doing this fairly often for a set at a time. Serving now for the second set. Let's have a look with a slice here. And yeah, it does bounce twice before Baptiste can get to it. So left 15. Good return from Sabalenka. Baptiste playing great offense. Sabalenka not going to be able to capture this point. Other than coming into the net simultaneously. Baptiste able to maintain position, put backhand volley away. 15 all. Right, first serve here goes into the net. All right, 30-15 now. Sabalenka hits return long. It is 40-15, and Hailey Baptiste has 2 set points on her serve. Let's see if she can close this out. And, oh, we're gonna have a video review here. I think Sabalenka might be asking if this ball bounced twice on Baptiste's side of the net before Baptiste was able to hit it back across. Baptiste's shot clipped the tape and then just fell to Sabalenka's side. I thought Baptiste was able to get to it in time. We'll see what the umpire says here. That wasn't a very slow motion angle. I thought she got her racket underneath it. Let's see. From this angle, maybe not. Now let's see what the ruling here is. All right, so Baptiste has not quite won the second set yet. They're saying Yeah, this ball did bounce twice. Before Baptiste was able to get a racket on it. So, set point number 2 now for Baptiste. And it'll be a forehand winner for Baptiste. Fortunately for her, the review doesn't shake her at all. Still able to grab the second set. So, 6-2, 6-2, 2-6. Not 6-2, 6-2. But we're at a set apiece. Sabalenka won fewer than 50% of her service points there. Sabalenka 8 winners, 14 unforced errors. Baptiste 17 winners to 12 unforced errors. Baptiste 3 of 4 on break points. Sabalenka was 1 of 5. All 5 of those happening in one service game. So, going to be an interesting third set here to see if Baptiste can keep this up. She can play that well again. Certainly she's capable of winning this match. But I do think it is tough to see Sabalenka playing that poorly on serve again. Baptiste did return very, very well. So much of that also goes to how she played. Hey, Matthew. And I don't know if I have a great answer to this question. Yeah, I mean the match that Tsitsipas played against Ruud today, like that was very good. I know he's got the win over Bublik as well, but on clay, I'm not sure that's necessarily the most impressive win. Maybe not quite the same level as if it was on another surface. So, I mean, also you think like he needed a third set tiebreak to beat Patrick Gibson in round 1. And he's very, very, very close to just crashing out here in the first round. So, since I played very well up until today, played well today against Ruud. Just a little bit short, but yeah, I'm not necessarily ready to say that he's completely returned to form. If there needs to be a run somewhere else, maybe Rome will be it. Of course, could be Roland Garros as well, but yeah, certainly there's a lot to build from in this last week. But I'm not going to say he's returning to form yet. After the last, I don't know, 16, 18 months have gone. I want to see a little bit more than just Madrid from him. Sabalenka is serving here to begin set number 3. This is first point on a Baptiste error. It was just a little bit long. She played the shot like normal. Sabalenka did, so I mean it was very, very close. Yeah. And returned shot here on the serve. So 30 love. Yeah, Sabalenka. Great offense on this point. Really dictating play both ways, making Baptiste run around. It's 40 love now. First one goes into the net. See if she's able to hold the service game easily from this point or the next point. Ooh, that's a second serve ace down the tee. She went pretty big with that one. But it's one love. Yeah, she's not going anywhere mentally yet. She's definitely ready for this third set. Very quick hold. She needed that, especially with the way the first set started. When you think about that first service game of the set, she was up 40 love there as well. And then Baptiste ends up getting the break. So I think just mentally to hold a 40 love serve here to begin the third set when you weren't able to do so in the second set will be beneficial to her. Also just beneficial on the scoreboard. You're serving first and third set, opportunity to put scoreboard pressure on your opponent. And Baptiste tries to do a serve and volley here on this point. Serve was good. Sabalenka not able to do much with her return, but Baptiste volley into the net. So left 15. First serve goes out wide with it. Both playing through the middle of the court right now. Sabalenka changes the angle. Sending to the corner. Baptiste able to get there and hits backhand winner down the line. 15 all. And is that out? Yeah, it's a double fault from Baptiste here. 15-30. Well, it's never a good time to double fault, but in a game that does feel pretty important, definitely don't want to do it right there. It is 30 all now. Great serve from Baptiste down the tee. Sabalenka not able to get it in play. First serve into the net. And it's another double fault from Baptiste. This one sets up a break point now for Sabalenka. First serve out. Just kind of puts this second serve into the middle of the box. Sabalenka with a good return, pretty deep, and Baptiste hits the ball into the net. So Sabalenka gets the break. Is up 2 love now in this set. Good start for her. Serve out wide. Both playing through the middle of the court. Sabalenka with a forehand. There's the left-hand corner. Just misses it. So it's left 15. Frustrated with herself after that miss. He's not missing by very much on a lot of these balls. It's very, very close, but I see just a little bit off from normal. And Sabalenka misses a slice now, so it's love 30. Here's an opening for Baptiste trying to get back on serve. Baptiste tries to get aggressive with a forehand here. Tries to take it up the line, but it goes into the net. So 15-30. I do wonder if she needed to be that aggressive at that point. You just saw Sabalenka with a couple of unforced errors. They're in a good position in the game. I'm just not quite sure she needed to be that aggressive on that shot. Here's the second serve from Sabalenka. Goes out wide. Good return from Baptiste. Sabalenka just hits an unforced error into the net. It's 15-40 now. 2 break points for Baptiste to get this back on serve. First serve out wide. Very, very good from her. Took Baptiste far off the court. Sabalenka just sitting there waiting for that ball to come to her. Court was wide open and she just pushes it over. 30-40. Another serve out wide here. Fairly deep though. Bit of a defensive lob. So there's trading some slices right now. Baptiste, forehand winner down the line. She gets the break back. Two one now in this set as we head to the changeover. A massive recovery there from Baptiste in this game. If you lose that one, end up losing that game. Go down 3-love in this set. Feels like she would have been teetering on the edge of defeat in this one, but able to break. And I suppose the saying, this match is very much still alive. Should be a fun one over the next 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes. Who knows how long this one will go. She's going to serve coming out of the changeover. Trying to consolidate the break. Get it back fully on serve. Put a little bit of pressure on Sabalenka. Sabalenka's been very quick out of her seat during changeovers, not wasting any time getting back on court. Baptiste serving. Goes out wide with the serve. Sabalenka can't get it in play. 15-love. Serve out wide has been absolutely a massive weapon for her. Ooh, this is good from Sabalenka. And not able to finish the point, though. Slices the volley a little bit wide. So it's 30-love now for Baptiste. It's 40-love now. Backhand error from Sabalenka on this point. Couple shots into the rally. And 40-15 now. Serve out wide from Baptiste. Sabalenka takes a massive cut at it, but the return does not land in play. We're at 2 games all. Sabalenka now serving. A little bit of pressure on her. Try and stay ahead here on the scoreboard in this final set. And it is a double fault to begin this game. Certainly not how she wanted to start this game. This is another first serve here. This is a good point from Baptiste. Comes in the net, puts the forehand away. There's love 30. Really big moment here. Got an opportunity here to really start to grab control of this match. First serve goes down the tee. And Sabalenka hits it long. It is love 40. Aryna's changing rackets out right now. Looking for something a little bit different, but Baptiste has a triple break point. Trading backhand rally right now. Aryna changes up the speed. Absolute rocket of a shot. Baptiste A little bit slow to react to it. Can't do anything dangerous with her shot, and it is now 15-40. Another rally here. And Baptiste hits a forehand just a little bit long. There's certainly an opening to put that away. It's now 30-40. Sabalenka has saved 2 of the break points now for Baptiste. Hoping to seal this third one throughout the game. That's an ace from Sabalenka. She has saved all 3, and we're on deuce. Good serve down the tee. Baptiste just able to like pop it over the net barely. Sabalenka runs up to the net, smashes the winner away. And she's got the advantage now. Serve out wide. Not much of a return from Baptiste. Sabalenka runs up to the net, puts a forehand away. She holds on to this game from love 40. That feels really, really big for her. Dropping that game a 3rd in a row. Feels like it would have been disastrous, but able to hold on. Calm the nerves. Stave off the pressure, at least momentarily. Stay on serve here. Stay just ahead on the scoreboard. Definitely a bit of a nervy game, but did well to come through. Baptiste to serve now. I think the biggest difference in between their match in Miami, the match they're playing here today, Baptiste's service percentage up 12% from that Miami match. It's 41%. She's sitting at 53% so far today. With as big as she plays, doesn't necessarily need to hit 60 or 65% of her serves to put a lot of pressure on opponents. At 15 left for Baptiste. And 30 love now. Sabalenka not able to get the return in play. Thought it was a little bit long, but must have hit the tape. Ooh, serve and volley from Baptiste. He's tried that a few times, and the last couple of times she's put the volley into the net. Happens again here, so now 30-15. 4. Yeah, strong forehand. Oh, and Baptiste puts a backhand into the net, so it's 30 all now. I'm wondering about nerves a little bit with her as we get towards the latter part of this third set now. She fumbled a toss a little bit on that previous point, and then caught her serve. So maybe a little bit of nerves, but just hit an ace to set up a game point. And Sabalenka forehand that goes long. So Hailey Baptiste holds 3 all now in this final set of the women's quarterfinals. Winner of this match will take on Mary Andreeva a couple of days from now. So I think it's a couple of days from now. Yeah, semifinals are on Thursday. Ooh. Good play from Baptiste. Able to get a racket on the ball. Very dangerous shot. Sabalenka not able to get it back across the net. So left 15 now. Serve wide from Sabalenka. Good deep return from Baptiste. Comes into the net and puts the volley away. Love 30 for the American now. Definitely an opening. Let's see if she can do anything with it. Second serve from Sabalenka. Goes out wide with it. Really good for return from Baptiste. Sabalenka tried to go up the line with it, not able to get it in play. Love 40, triple break point now. Yet again. Let's see if Sabalenka is able to hold on. Baptiste 1 of 5 on break points here in the third set. Well, 3 more opportunities to grab a second. First serve goes out wide. In place, second serve now. Goes down the tee with it. And Sabalenka gets broken here. In the latter stages of the third set now. Baptiste up 4-3. And will serve after this changeover. Just a great game from her. Very aggressive on return. Not allowing Sabalenka to get comfortable and get set before she has to hit the shot again. Been attacking that forehand side with return. It's working. Still a little ways to go in this match. Sure, we'll get maybe one more change of momentum. certainly time for it, but Baptiste now can start to see this match is within grasp. Just has to continue to hold serve. Players back out on court. Baptiste serving. First serve goes into the net. Yes. That is Franklin Tiafo. And Billy Baptiste Box as her coach. Oh, good return from Sabalenka on the second serve. Baptiste not able to get her shot back into place though. Left 15. Good serve out wide from Baptiste. Sabalenka gets it back in play, and Baptiste hits backhand into the net. That's love 30. There's an opening for Sabalenka now. Try to get this break back. That's a really big moment for her against the world number one. Fighting for a place in the semifinals a couple of days from now. This first serve goes into that. Second serve. Ooh. Sabalenka pulls the backhand wide on the fourth shot of the game. That's 15-30 now. Sabalenka will definitely wish she had been able to do more with that point. Serve down the tee from Baptiste. Turn from Sabalenka, not fantastic. And yeah, Baptiste up at the net. Sabalenka tried to hit a cross-court volley. It's kind of right at Baptiste. But Baptiste not able to do anything with it. Just kind of like popped the ball up into the air a little bit. Falls back behind the baseline. 15-40, and Sabalenka now has 2 break points to get back on serve. And first serve just a little bit out. Sabalenka taking a look at a second serve here. Forehand rally. Switcher. Great backhand from Sabalenka. Just puts it too far away for Baptiste to do anything with it. She gets the break. It is 4-4. We are back on serve in the third set. Let's see what happens now in this service game. Sabalenka's getting down love 40 in each of her last 2 service games. Holding one of them, dropping one of them. And Sabalenka shot hits the tape. Kind of bounces up for Baptiste. Baptiste hits across court and squarely on the line. That's love 15. Serve down the tee from Sabalenka. And Baptiste is a shot that hits the tape, jumps up and bounces long out of play. So 15 all now. Serve out wide. Baptiste not able to get the return in play. Some good jump on that serve. Just got it up and out of Hailey's strike zone. 30-15 now. First serve into the net. It's been a very good day of tennis. S&P. Ooh. It's all Sabalenka on this point. Just bossing the ball around on this one. Very good accuracy, left and right. The defensive Baptiste eventually wears down. She's not able to get to the final ball in this rally. It's 40-15. First serve into the net here. And Baptiste hits the return long. Sabalenka holds. For 5-4. Sabalenka just got a new racket back from the Stringers. And she might be switching to that one right now. So coming out of this changeover, Baptiste will serve to stay in this match. Looking through some of these stats here in set number 3. Hailey's first serve percentage up at 72.7%. Very high for her. It has been broken now a couple of times. I don't have winners and unforced errors on the set page. It's just on broadcast, but I'd love to see what they're at. Yeah, big hold on that one. Yeah, he's a pretty big legend, Jake. Massive legend. Baptiste serving now. Need to stay in this set, in this match. Second serve here, down the tee. Good return from Sabalenka. And Baptiste puts a forehand. Not able to get it across. Love 15. First serve into the net. Good second serve from Baptiste. Sabalenka not able to get it in place, so 15 all now. Let on this serve. At second serve now. Trading some forehands. Now trading some backhands. Slice from Baptiste. Opens up the court. Sabalenka able to get back on defense though. There's a volley from Baptiste that goes wide. 15-30. Very good point from them. It was the right idea from Baptiste at the end of that point. Do the volley. Tried to bring Sabalenka in for a very difficult shot. Just can't quite land it in play. First serve from the outside, hits the tape, bounces right out of play, and it's a double fault. Yeah, I can end the stream when this one is done. 2 match points now for Sabalenka. And it's an ace. Baptiste able to save that match point. It's your 11th out of the match now. 30-40. Match point number 2 for the world number 1. Good serve. That is a good point. And oh, Baptiste with the opportunity for a smash. Hit it right to Sabalenka, who nearly got the ball back over the net. Nervy point there. We're at deuce now in this game. Trading backhands up to the center of the court. Sabalenka hits one long. Now advantage for Baptiste. Trying to get it to 5. All in this final set. And good backhand from Sabalenka at this point. Baptiste tried to go up the line. And just pushes it long. So back to deuce. First serve just out. Here's second serve. Goes to Sabalenka's forehand. Turn from Sabalenka in play. Baptiste tries to go the opposite way with a forehand, and it goes too wide. So, match point number 3 for Sabalenka now. That's been a great match. Really turned out to be a good one. Serve. Baptiste comes in. This volley is good. And Sabalenka not able to get the other shot back across the net. So we're back at deuce. We should save 3 match points now. That is a really tough time for a double fault. For Baptiste, it is her 8th double fault of the match. It brings up match point yet again for Sabalenka. It's her 4th look at it. First serve into the net. Baptiste comes in off of the serve. Doesn't need to hit the volley because Sabalenka's return goes wide. So back at deuce. Both players going up the middle. A good shot, though, from Sabalenka out wide. Baptiste not able to get her shot back across the net in play. So, match point number 5 for Sabalenka. Good serve out wide. Slice from Baptiste. Sabalenka comes in. Baptiste with the lob. And Sabalenka not quite able to get back to it. That's another match point gone. Back at deuce. Lots of drama here in this game. The second serve here. A return from Sabalenka is on. So Baptiste has a game point now. Is there a second opportunity to get out of this? And Baptiste holds. Saves 5 match points. And is still in it. 5-all now in this third set. It's a great game from Baptiste to hold off and extend this match. Sabalenka serving now. The second serve here. Goes out wide with a good return from Baptiste. He slaps the winner. It's love 15. She read that second serve very well. Able to find an angle to put it away. A good point from Sabalenka. Serve out wide. And took a few steps into the court. Able to hit the forehand winner to the left side. Just out of reach of Baptiste. 15-all. Misses the serve wide. And it's a double fault from Sabalenka. 15-30. Misses the serve down the tee. The second serve. Baptiste not able to do anything with that return. It's a well wide of the court. It's 30 all. Nice rally going here. Really good offense from Baptiste. Sabalenka with great defense to get this point back to neutral, though, and Baptiste puts a backhand winner down the line away. Sabalenka was coming into the net off of one of her shots. And it's a break point now. Very good from Sabalenka. And Baptiste puts a backhand winner, backhand into the net. So we're at deuce. Very nervy moments here towards the end of this match. Good rally here. Defensive slice from Baptiste. Tried to buy a little bit of time. It gets her the time. Sabalenka. It's a good shot out wide. But Baptiste able to get there and rips the forehand down the line. It's another break point now. Serve out wide. Oh. Lob from Baptiste, and then Sabalenka had all day to wait for that one. And just hits the forehand long, wide. So, really Baptiste gets the break. She's up 6-5 now in this final set. After this changeover, she's going to serve for the match. Sabalenka on court, waiting for this return game. Baptiste about to have the biggest service game of her life. Trying to defeat the world number one and get to the semifinals in Madrid. She drops this first point. It's love 15. Catches her toss. First serve goes into the net. Toss was a little bit low on that one. Second serve. Very aggressive shot from Sabalenka. Deep into the backhand corner of Baptiste. Hailey not able to do anything with it. It is love 30. First serve goes into the net. Second serve, Hailey pushes it out wide. Sabalenka able to get there, keeps hitting it back. And yeah, good defense from Sabalenka, but just was never able to get neutral there. That's just jumped, hit a ball, try to get back in play, but not to be. It is now 15-30. Backhand rally. Here's a slice from Baptiste. Sabalenka gets up to it, but hits it into the net. 30 all now. First serve out wide and too wide. Here's a second serve. And it is a double fault from Baptiste. And it's now 30-40. Sabalenka with the break point. First serve goes out. Here's the second serve. Sabalenka rips a forehand winner down the line. And we are headed to a tiebreak. This is a very, very good game from Sabalenka, who will serve the first point of this tiebreak. Goes down the tee with it. Baptiste gets return in play. Sabalenka gets the overhead winner from the net. Sabalenka lost a tiebreak to Osaka in their match in the previous round. But she is the best in the world, I think, at tiebreakers right now. Very rarely drops them. Lots of pressure on Baptiste here. She begins her service game, and she will drop the first point of this tiebreak on her serve. A mini break for Sabalenka. See if she can get the full break. That's an ace down the tee from Baptiste. able to hold one of the points. 2-1 for Sabalenka. Good deep serve from Sabalenka. Good backhands from her. Baptiste able to get to it. Oof. Sabalenka able to grab that point. So 3-1 now. Really, really big moment. And Google scoreboard, just a little bit ahead. That's 4-1. Oh, this is bit unfortunate timing, but my stream has just crashed. That's tough. I'm able to get it back up here. It's 4-3. You can see on the scoreboard, Sabalenka. Sabalenka serving here. Yeah, this is a really tough time for this stream to go down. Not sure it's all of Tennis Channel or just me, but so 5-3 here in the tiebreak. The Tennis Channel might be down at the moment. Bad timing for that. It's 5-4. again here, but I don't know if I'm going to get a stream back up before this match actually ends. Oh, still 5-4. As far as I know, well, 6-5. Sabalenka serving with a match point. And Baptiste saves it, so it's 6-all. In this final tiebreak. Yeah, so Tennis Channel is down in the middle of the third set tiebreak. So that is very, very, very unfortunate timing. Well, Baptiste is going to have a match point now. Seven, 6, and on her serve. And Hailey Baptiste has done it. Even though I have not seen the final several points of this tiebreak due to Tennis Channel being down. But it's over. She's done it. She's knocked off the #1 player in the world. 2-6, 6-2, 7-6, 8-6 in the third set tiebreak. There's 6 match points for Sabalenka, and not able to get the job done today. That is very, very unfortunate for her. So this sets up a semifinal now between Hailey Baptiste and Mira Andreeva. They've only played one time. That was at Wimbledon last year when Andreeva won 6-1, 6-3. It's their only previous meeting. It's going to be a very interesting match. Andreeva, of course, I think will be heavy favorite in that match, but the way that Baptiste is playing right now, definitely wouldn't put her past her to grab another win. Yeah, I think that will be a very entertaining match. Yeah, Baptiste played very, very well. First set was very, very rocky. Lost serve a couple of times. To begin it, was down 4-love and started to find her serve a little bit. Started to get a little bit more pressure on return. Second set was just a classic set that she'll play once in a while against these top players. Just couldn't miss it all, and then his nerves of steel in the third set played very well. The return was good. Served well at some really big moments. And then, yeah, I mean, Sabalenka, look, if you ever say Sabalenka is going to have 6 match points, you assume that she's going to take one of them, but not to be today. She crashes out at the quarterfinal stage in Madrid. She was the defending champion, so we will have a new champion in Madrid this year. And none of the 4 players left in, none of the 6 players, I guess, in the draw won this tournament. So, has Pliskova won it? I don't think she has. Maybe someone will find out before I do. Does not look like it from what I can tell. But who knows? Maybe Wikipedia is wrong. Well, thank you everyone for joining for this watch along. This was a very entertaining match. Had a really good time here. Great to have all of you on. Hit like on the video, hit subscribe to the channel. We'll be covering tons of more tennis over the rest of this week in Madrid. Of course, we have Rome coming up and then Roland Garros after that. So hit subscribe. Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you all later.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.